They're absolute wrong-uns. Absolute wrong-uns.
You listen, yeah. Garth Brooks, The Thunder Rolls,
Okay, I'll give you Garth
fucking
Brooks.
banging. Yeah, Garth Brooks is like fucking amazing, and then Dolly Parton is great to look at.
Yeah,
You know,
I'll give you Dolly Parton too. But
yeah.
all
Like,
this new American country music is garbage.
well, you say that, but like Jacob Bryant is really good as well.
I have no idea who that is.
You're not missing
Listen to
much.
the song. Listen to Jacob Bryant. Pour whiskey on my grave.
Hmm.
That's it. I don't know about the rest of his stuff because I haven't taken the time to listen. But that song, that's that hits me. I just like it.
I am
To
a
be fair, I
believer.
did.
I am a believer
Yeah,
in
you are.
hating a genre of music, but still finding songs that are likable. I am a believer in
Hmm.
that.
Yeah, it's like I found out that I like Chicago drill, and I didn't even know.
Who?
Um, Chicago drill. It's like a type of rap, but like
Hmm. Never heard of it.
it's like like bands like not bands, sorry, like King Von, um, Little Dirk.
Nope.
You might as well be
But
speaking
it,
German right now, mate.
yeah, well, I listen to rap, not very often, but I do like some stuff.
I like some of
Um,
the older rap stuff I grew up with because
Hmm.
I'm an old asshole, like the 90s kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, the 80s and 90s rap are some of the best era of rap. You got stuff like NWA, which to this day is still one of my go-to non-rock or metal bands.
Do you know what NWA do you know what NWA stands for, Dan?
Nuggets with outsource.
Sure. I I was gonna try and trap you into saying the N-word, but it didn't work. That would have got me kicked off YouTube like immediately, probably once this goes up,
Yeah.
and gotten you guys canceled
yeah.
entirely in America. Well,
Ah,
no, that would have been a big hit with the one side of the crowd.
Not the side of the crowd we want.
No, no,
no.
no, with all the Adobe PDF fans and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
But oh, I've had you guys for almost 2 hours here.
That's
Oh
mad.
fuck.
That does not even feel like it. Does not even feel like it.
It feels pretty
It's only
quick.
should have been 10
But then,
minutes.
going back to rap though, like it does help with vocal flows with songs though. When
Definitely.
you yeah, like Harry was talking to me about it. It was like the flows that I have is like sort of rappy,
Hmm.
like with the faster stuff and everything. Obviously, if the people look us up now, they're not really going to hear it out the two songs that we've got released. But when the EP comes out, they'll
It's
more
it's
so
very
hear it.
it's very prominent in trenches, especially the breakdown at the end of trenches, where you almost go full arch spire.
Nice.
Oh yeah, yeah, the fast, yeah, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I go with the drums on that one, how fast the drums go.
Mm.
I
Hell
try to
yeah.
keep the speed up with the drums, yeah. So that was not too bad. Well, once the new song kind of has a rapish flow with it, like Walking in Shadows. When
Yeah.
the guttural parts, not the higher parts. The high screams are more like sung sort of thing.
I
So
know what
so
you're
the
on
high
about.
parts have like the what a singer would approach it with the longer thing, and but then the guttural stuff has more of a faster flow with it.
Nice. Very nice. I've noticed
Yeah,
it's
and then
creeping a lot into heavier music now. The rap kind of flows and everything like that.
Mm.
Like I've been
I
listening to the
think it
Pretty
makes it
Wild a lot lately, and they do that quite a bit too.
I think it makes it more interesting because I think people are just noticing like when I approach a vocal flow, I snap on to like I don't know, sometimes it'll be like on the snare hits or the double kicks or
Hmm.
the tom or maybe the cymbals, and then I'll flick it over to like the guitar riff And then that's how I kind of hear my flows. I'll just keep swapping between hear out a certain instrument, and then I'll flick onto my own, like, so I'm a separate instrument. So you just find your way and you just try and approach it in all different ways. I think switching it up, but rappers are really good at doing that anyway.
Mhm.
So then if you can incorporate a rap flow into the heavier genre, it makes more interesting vocal flows.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Like, and that I think is one way, like, because obviously rap music are very, very known for their vocal flows.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think I recommend a lot of vocalists like go and listen to rap to inspire them for vocal flows, because it's really interesting on how they approach something.
Right. There was
There was a guy on YouTube.
one of the last bands I interviewed in my previous podcast I was part of, Silent Theory. Their singer raps over top of the lyrics and everything like that, and it just works so well. So I would check out Silent Theory. They're not like any of the cores, we'll say. They lean metalcore, but like it's like hard rock metalcore almost. We'll say it's metal. Who cares? It's metal, you know. But
I think
he's got
genres
a
are only for fucking promoters nowadays.
There's
yeah.
too many subjects. I don't need to know if your band plays blackened grind, sludge, death, or grind. Just say you play metal.
Yep. And if you got to break it down further from there, then you're just
Oh,
like
it's like
just
we
start
get
naming
it.
bands you sound like,
Yeah, I mean we get it. Like, so we get, like, you get your normal thing of for fans of, and we're like, well, I don't know who we sound like, you know.
Right.
I had to ask like 5 different people, like, to just name bands that reminds, you know what I mean, of reminds us of them, or blah blah,
Right.
But like, and it's the same with the genres as well. They're like, oh, well, what genre are you? And then like for a little while we're like, oh yeah, we're kind of like old school death metal, deathcore with like bits of this and bits of this, and it's like, well, we're not really even deathcore anymore.
It's just extreme
Not that
metal.
we're, yeah, we've
Yeah.
had to go that, because if you actually break it down, it's like we've got like black metal, death metal, hardcore, and deathcore all in there. And it's like, okay, cool. So we could call ourselves like black and deathcore,
But we're
but
not
we're
black
not.
and death.
They're fucking the way we do them. And like, you have one section that's very black metal, then you have another section that's very death metal, then you have another section that's a little bit deathcore, then hardcore. Like, they're literally separate. And it's just got to the point. But with the newest stuff though, it's just extreme metal. Like, it's just
Yeah.
it's just a lot easier than just trying to say. And then like, because you'll get a lot of deathcore fans that are like, well, these ain't really deathcore. I think the
Yeah.
only thing deathcore about us is probably my vocals.
Mm.
Yeah, probably, but it doesn't really matter
Yeah, and then
in the
it's
long run. So
no. I mean, we play extreme metal, like whatever way you wanna pull it. We're a metal band, like,
yep.
or extreme metal band, whatever. Like, we have breakdowns. We have all the good stuff. We have pig squeals for the people that like it.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, I say pig squeals is not is fucking pretty much at this point is Animal Farm squeals.
Pretty much, yeah. Or if
I don't know what I'm gonna get. One day I'll probably get a duck. I'll try and do an inhale and then just start
The
quacking.
day you do a duck on stage is the day we have to restart the song, because I will not be able to continue playing after hearing you back.
Oh, so you do it. So in mid breakdown, you don't want to hear it.
All right, everyone,
Get
this
on your
next song
knees,
features Donald Duck on vocals.
bitch. I'm gonna try and get that whale noise in at some point, just for fucking shit.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. You got to do it.
Yes, when I can get the sound guy to definitely boost up the fucking reverb just for that one bit and switch it back down. I'll start putting in whale noises.
Then you create a whole new genre of metal.
Whalecore.
Well, there's the that one band. Oh, what the hell? Not enough space. They call it Moancore
Oh,
because
Moancore.
yeah,
Moancore.
And
yeah,
Not Enough Space was sick. Well, they are sick. They used to follow me when they were smaller, like when they were smaller, and then they got bigger, and I think like yeah, they stopped. But that's the same with Distant as well, actually, when they were smaller, and that's how I got onto them. It's a smart move for bands.
Mm.
Just start following everyone, and then when you get to a certain size, then obviously you got to stop following them because you've got to like you know
right.
yeah. Well, the whole following a load of people is a smart idea. I don't like the stop following
I'm
thing.
fine with it.
Yeah, but at the same time, I get it. Like because a lot of people stop being interactive with the band, which means why you got that follower if they're just sitting there. Which I
Mm.
blame that probably why. But yeah, they're fucking sick though.
Yeah,
That's another band that's like they've got two female vocalists.
yeah.
Mm.
Strong vocalists too. I mean, they're
Yeah, like fuck me, the screams that come out of them, you're like, damn.
it's kind of
But
terrifying.
they've got one of my
Clean
favorite
vocals as
blares
well.
in all music.
There's some good blaz with not enough space for sure.
Mm.
Like the
Yeah,
well, the one in the that the moaning one, the moan song, the bleh, right there at the. I was like, oh man, that's like just the best bleh to start my day with.
It hits you.
Yeah, it
It hits you.
does.
fucking beast.
Well, and then of
Beast
course,
of vocal in a good way.
the have you listened to Morningstar that Saint October put out? Because Monica's vocals have gotten way stronger since
Oh
even
my
being over
God.
there.
I knew she was getting a bit heavier with the vocal wise, but that kicked me in the nuts.
It's a pretty incredible, isn't it?
I'm
She
just
Her
there like,
busted
screams
her
are
ass
getting
to get to this level.
someone so kind and small and lovely produce that such a gnarly fucking noise.
Oh, and you should hear the
her
rest of the stuff
screams.
that's coming out on the next album. It's insane.
Yeah, Monica's screams are like, especially like with the newer stuff as well. Like obviously we haven't heard too much because obviously it's
Right.
not out. But like yeah, I've been obviously we got each other on Facebook and everything like that. So I see what Dustin does, and I see and then Monica comes up, and then you just hear these screams, and you're like, motherfucker,
Yeah.
this is fucking sick. It is fucking sick. I can't wait to hear this live.
It's pretty awesome hearing the new stuff live. I mean, it's just incredible. The work she's put in with because she does vocal lessons with she has a couple of different people she talks with and everything, and then but then you still get people that try to put down her and every other female vocalist's progress they've made. Like,
That's the thing that you're always gonna fucking have them fucking haters, like
yeah.
you know,
I mean,
and
some
they're a
people even
hard-working band as well.
very hardworking,
Mm.
and I mean I think Dustin, I don't remember how many shows he said they played last year. A lot for an independent band of their size in our geographical area. But I know they're pushing for a lot more shows this year. So a
Yeah,
lot
I
more
wish them all the success. They deserve it. Like
Mm.
it's
so
paying
hard. It's
off.
like yeah, I mean they come over to the UK and that like they funded that themselves, didn't they?
Yep.
So that's
We
like fucking an arm and a leg on its own.
and
Like,
it was their
you
first
know.
tour.
Yeah, so to be able to do that as an independent band, to come over to the UK and smash every show that they played as well.
Yeah.
To the
And
point where people who saw them on that tour, I've seen them say they really want them back.
that's what I keep hearing from a lot of people that like yeah, people keep asking when Saint October's coming back, and it's
Mm.
soon. I know
Yeah,
I know there's some talks going on.
I've heard that there's some talks going on.
Yeah.
I've been let into a few little privy details just mentioned
Yeah.
in passing message.
But yeah.
I
But
think
if
we're
Saint
all in
October
on
is
something
gonna
here.
listen to this though, if Saint October is listening to this though, we need to play
Come back,
together
we miss you.
again.
We miss you.
Oh, they'll hear it. I know they will, because I'll probably tell Dustin after I get off of here that you guys miss them.
Yes, we do. We do. Just as people, like, I mean, just for them to come to the UK again, like, especially if they're playing in London, because I
Mm,
don't get out much. Um, just to be able to just see them, just because they were such lovely people.
Mhm.
mm,
Yeah. Yeah. I
Like,
mean, we all felt when we came over there, like we all immediately felt like you all became family for us because you just kind of took us right in, like, hey, welcome to town. You're part of us now, you know?
oh yeah, yeah. There's the thing is with London, it is very dog eat dog with bands. But
mm.
then with like places like, the LMC has made that a little bit more not so dog eat dog and start collabing and stuff. But then
Yeah.
the worst thing to have when like a band's coming from like the States, I didn't know it was in red as well.
Yeah.
Fuck. I've only ever seen the black and white ones and the pink and white ones. I've never seen the
Well, actually, technically, it is pink, I think. Or no, wait.
or
No,
was
it is red. It is red. Yeah, that's right. Because there were three options, but the pink was sold out, I think, when I bought mine.
fair. But
I've got the pic
like
somewhere.
like bands, especially coming over from the States, and if they're not or bands from abroad and they're not being welcomed, man, that's like the worst representation
Mm.
of like the UK, you know what I mean? And like, you know, and the fact that they took the time out and then like, we got asked to play the show as well. Like the last thing we're gonna fucking do
Make you not
like
feel welcome.
Right.
yeah. Like we're thankful at any show that we get on, no matter like how like small or big, whatever way you want to put it.
Mm.
Like we're just thankful for being there,
Sure.
I just like playing
So
music.
that's it.
Yeah. Playing music, making friends, and
Yeah. And just everyone
Maybe
having a
getting drunk.
fucking good time.
uh,
Oh, I can't
but,
get drunk. Not allowed.
I'll do it. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you.
I'll have a couple for you.
Yeah.
We know that's possible, so
Yeah, 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 it definitely is.
I'll tell you what, that was a huge man, that could have turned out so bad for me. A drunk foreigner in a land where he's not from, which is the definition of foreigner.
Yeah,
But
but CoFest, like you made so many fucking friends within the scene.
Mm.
It
yeah,
was just like,
and a lot of
yeah,
those were even before CoFest, just from the shows we were at in London beforehand, before there
mm.
was the tour.
Well, it's like because obviously when I saw you, each time I saw you, you get more and more drunk, which was funny.
It was quite
It's like
entertaining.
the more you got drunk, the more you told me you loved me. So it was really nice.
That's how I get when I get drunk. I'm a very much a lovey-dovey, huggy kind of person.
Yeah, you were like, you're my brother. We're family. I love you. And I'm like, ah. But every time you were saying it, like the more it went on, it was like I needed to hear that. As the night gets on, I'm getting tired, and then obviously more and more people are drunk, and I'm like more and more like, oh fuck, like I can't tolerate it since being sober. It's harder for me to tolerate, and then just to have someone that's like loving while they're drunk, it's like, oh, this isn't irritating. Oh, I needed this, you know. But yeah, it's fucking. And then yeah, you just kept making it. I just kept seeing you just like talking, and then just like moving over into different places, and it's like, oh yeah, he's comfortable. It's fine.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, I think
But you're
Every time,
automatically gonna watch over.
and
I
every time I turned around, there was someone new.
Stop
You
cutting
just
him up,
conversing.
you prick.
but uh what was I was gonna say, what the hell was I gonna say? I don't remember. Oh, I think Dan, I think you were the first one that greeted me when I got to CoFest there that first day. We one
Which
of
Dan?
I don't
Which
remember
Dan?
which one of you was there first. I think one of you, whoever got there first at CoFest, because I got
No,
there.
no, yeah, it might have been me because I got there to help them set up earlier in the morning.
Okay, yeah, then
Yeah, because I ran down that path to give you a cuddle.
yeah, you were the first person to like, "Bow," and then running and just big hug. Like before a word even came out of my mouth, just, it's like, oh God, I feel like I'm at home. You know, And I appreciate that so much from people. Like just the love everybody showed over there is insane, you
But
know.
that's how, I think that's how it needs to be. Like, especially in the music, like in the music world, like we're all doing the same thing. We're all trying to get somewhere, and it's like I'm a very strong believer in like music isn't competitive.
Right.
No.
You know, we shouldn't be competing. We should be collabing.
Yep.
You know, it's like if you look at all the bigger bands, they're not competing with each other. They're not really. All right, you get little things where they don't like each other, whatever. But like, they're not really competing. They are where they are. You know, and but they're collabing and joining forces, which are making the bands even stronger. You know,
Yep.
I think
Absolutely.
the underground scene needs to be seeing more of that.
Yeah. See, I wish the scene in Chicago was more like it is in London with the LMC. It's just it seems like, and I tell this to everybody too, you know, it seems like bands are more about competing over here for that even just opening slot at the local bar, you know, as opposed to like, hey, maybe we can all kind of just like pool together and we can help each other with shows, you know, and trade
Mm.
shows and no, everyone's more about
Yeah,
getting their own, you know.
and also what I noticed as well is like they get themselves stuck into genre-based lineups instead of like, oh, cool, we fuck with your music, you know, on a normal show where like, you know, wouldn't usually be playing together. Fuck it, we should play together anyway.
Yeah.
Mixed genre lineups are really cool. Like some of the fans are the all right. They sometimes it's like a bit too heavy for them or something. Like the Slaughtering played a show with there was one band that like, and I see them not that long ago. They turned up to a Symbiote show, but they were like, we didn't feel right. It was our first show, and we're like a shoegaze band, but the rest of you bands were heavy, and it's like, yeah, but we should still be having that sort of thing
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
because
If you stick to the same genre of bands that you're playing with, then you're going to have the same target audience. If you go for bands with different genres, you're exposing your music and their music to a whole new demographic.
Yep. Exactly.
oh yeah, yeah, like it's like I didn't even know that I liked post metal until we played Bloodstock, and then like I thought it was a certain band playing, and it weren't, and I discovered a whole different band, and I was like, I was hearing shit I didn't even think I was. Uh, yeah, it was mad. Like I didn't know that they didn't have a vocalist because I was hearing vocals.
That the great.
No, no, I was meant to go and see Cobber, which is another post metal band,
Mm.
and it was a different one,
Hmm.
and I was like, what the fuck? And because they were playing the New Blood stage as well. I was like, man, or it might have been Cobra, and I thought it was the Grey, one of the two. I can't
Mm.
remember, but I know that it was a post metal band, and I've never knew about post metal or anything, or it didn't really never really interested me. And like I prefer
Mm.
bands with I don't like instrumental bands usually, but I don't know like this. Just hearing that, and I stumbled across it, and I was like, fuck. But I would never have known that if I didn't play Bloodstock, you know. So mixed genre
Nah.
bills
Right.
are like mad. You know, it's like shoegaze. Like I never really got into shoegaze, but like being on a lineup with shoegaze, or because Harry's other band is a shoegaze band, like a
Mm.
post grunge shoegaze band is his main band. Like I would never have thought to listen to it,
Right.
you know. And then like he plays that sort of stuff, and it's like, oh, okay, actually this is quite cool,
Mm.
you know.
Yeah, I've experienced
Never
that
know.
at like last year, me and a buddy went to go see a band called Dance with the Dead. I don't know if you guys are familiar with them or not. It's like it's like synth metal almost, but it's instrumental. Their new album
Oh,
they have lyrics and singers and stuff like that, but they're all guest singers. Like Brandon from Atreyu guests on Neon Cross, and then there's some other songs that have other singers too. But like me and my buddy went and saw them in Chicago last year, and the one of the opening bands was almost like a synth pop band, and normally it's like like extreme synth pop, like all synth, no guitars, really, all that, and very clubby kind of sounding stuff. And usually I'm not into that, but was watching these guys play, and it's like, man, I'm really fucking vibing along with this pretty good. Like, what was that name of that band? There goes my microphone. It's like, what was the name of that band again? And I think I saved some songs from 'em. I can't remember their name to save my life now, but it was good. And
Yeah,
it's nice having other genres on bills because like you said,
Mm.
it opens you up.
definitely. I'm waiting to see a gig where I get to see country music, metal, reggae, maybe a bit of rap. That'll be amazing. I'll be there
Well,
all for it,
three
man.
out of four ain't bad. 3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Isn't that just Skindred, just without the country music?
Yeah, pretty much.
And there's a lot more reggae metal bands coming out. There's like is it Fire of the Gods or something like that?
Yeah, Fire from the Gods. Yeah.
Yeah. They're really good. And there's another one, and I can't fucking remember their names for the life of me. But yeah, that shit is fucking so good.
Nonpoint's
Mm.
pretty good. They've been doing the reggae metal kind of stuff for a long time.
A while. A while.
Yeah. Nonpoint was just over there, I
Yeah,
think, actually.
Yeah, they played in November, I think.
Nonpoint's always great live too, if you get the chance
see,
to see him.
I can't believe you didn't tell me, Dan. Like, you know that I like reggae and you know that I like metal. Fuse it together,
I've got to punish you for the country.
man. Country music is the shit, man.
Like old school
There's
country is fine. Like the old
yeah,
old
like
stuff. The real,
there's a
like
song there's a song called A Boy Named Sue.
yeah, by Johnny Cash.
Yeah, man, that was so fucking good. My
Yeah,
dad used to play it. Like, my dad likes country, like bits of country as well, and it's like he said, Dan, you gotta check this song out. I'm like a kid. We were listening to it and shit, and I'm like, this shit's fire.
it's weird that country music, like such an American thing, is so popular over there because like any
Mm.
of the more like I'll say specialized genres, things like grime or Britpop even, just aren't really popular over here. Brit bands are like one-hit wonders over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's it's like I was in the rehearsal studio. I was saying how like it's like what we don't have over here is like like with your death metal, like you'd have like a Californian death metal, you'd have like stuff like that. Like they sound different from different states.
Yeah.
We kind of don't have that here.
Well, that's because
No.
your country's as
Like
big as my state.
yeah, I mean, but you can't tell that like a band is from like a certain part of England or a certain part of what I mean, you just can't tell. But whereas like and then you've got like Scandinavian death metal where like you can tell if they're from Norway, Sweden, but you
Hmm.
guys have it in like literal states, like the states sound different. But then it's also in different genres as well. It's like the drill scene or the rap scene. You've got it sounds different from Chicago than what it does in New York and you
Oh
know
yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like that amazes me, man. And that is like, I mean, it's fucking sick as fuck because it's like every state has their own like staple on that
Mm.
genre.
Oh yeah.
That even though it's the same genre, but it sounds fucking completely different because they've just got their own way of doing it. We don't have that over here.
Of course, there's thousands of miles between some of those bands too, and they're still in the States. You
Yeah,
know,
it's
you get the
fucking
East Coast bands, then 3,000 miles away, you got the West Coast bands.
yeah, and they sound completely different.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And it's like it's they're like mini subgenres of subgenres. It's like just the way that they articulate it, and it's like how a state can just articulate in a similar way that makes it its own thing.
Yep.
It's like because we're like Cannibal Corpse, they're like from Florida,
Yeah,
Yeah, or
yeah.
are they from Florida? Yes, yeah, I think they are.
Yeah, it's like, and then like you got Nirvana from Seattle,
Yep.
which like the grunge scene in Seattle is like the pinnacle thing with grunge
Hmm.
because obviously
Hmm.
the and it's like when you think of old school death metal, you automatically think of Cannibal Corpse, which is
Yep.
obviously like the way that California does it, and then like it's it's mad how these little staples are. Whereas in the UK, it's like, oh yeah, they're a UK something band, you know what I mean? Like it's not, you can't pinpoint it. Like you can't tell that that band's from London or that band's from Newcastle or that. But what we do have is like certain genres are
Popular in different parts
popular.
of the
Yeah,
country.
like so, like in the
Like man,
Midlands, you've got metalcore and hardcore is very it's a very like big thing there. And then the more north you go, like Cumbria loves their like old school death metal and black metal and everything like very extreme sort of stuff. I'm trying to work out what like the south of England likes because I ain't really experienced their scene, so I'm
Country
not
music.
overly too sure. I mean, I hope so because then I'll move there. They better fucking like country music. There needs to be somewhere in the UK where it's just like fucking just they start bringing out fucking UK country music.
Ugh.
yeah, it's called the bin. It's called the bin.
Yeah, fuck off.
Straight in the bin.
But then have you guys got like indie bands over there? Like there's a genre like indie.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
It's not very popular where I am. This region's more metal centric, but like if you want the like the indie kind of style, jangly bands, you head west typically,
oh, okay.
like
So
Oregon,
I thought that was a
Washington.
very yeah, because I thought that was like a more like British thing, like Arctic
Mm.
Monkeys and stuff like that. That's like that
Now,
genre.
there was a indie genre, we'll call it indie genre, a subset of emo music called Midwest emo that was kind of
Midwest emo.
yeah, that was invented around the Chicagoland region. It's very swirly and jangly and sad.
It's
Uh,
great.
Like who's typically associated with like Midwest emo bands like American football, and that's the only name I know. There was a band called God's Reflex, who I used to know the bass player of that band years ago. They were big around here. They were on the same record label as I'm not sure if you've ever heard of the Smoking Popes, but they're from that whole genre as well, from the Chicago region and whatnot.
oh man, music so fucking is so mad. Like it's like different worlds.
It really is.
Yeah,
It's different worlds, but at the same time, the music world as an entity as itself is like really small. I've come to find out.
mm.
It's like
It's like yeah, it's like American death metal and English death metal, even though it's like it's the same genre, but it just sounds better. Like it's
it feels different.
yeah, it's like and it was like even the metalcore, like metalcore from the States and metalcore from England are two like like Bullet for My Valentine and Trivium.
Yeah.
It
Mm.
both was metalcore, but they sounded so different.
Hmm.
Yeah, see, I would say, like, from my perspective, I would say Bullet for My Valentine has more of like hints of emo in their brand of metalcore as opposed to Trivium, with
Yeah.
having
Mm.
heavier direct in like like the Slayer and the Metallicas, like all the other metalcore bands, but it seems to more prominent in Trivium as opposed to Bullet for My Valentine, where you get more of the poppier or emo-ish kind of um uh
Subject matters.
Yeah, subject matters and like flourishes is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, musical flourishes, like more major keys as opposed to minor keys, and
Yeah, it's like, but that's what I found really like interesting because it was like at a point where it was just like not so much like people warring over or whatever like that, but it was very much like who does it better, American or
or British.
UK, and it's like,
Americans, obviously.
I mean, see, I got to kind of be biased because obviously Bullet is from Wales,
Oh yeah,
so but I did prefer if I had to pick like Ascendancy or the Poison, I'd pick
Oh,
Ascendancy.
Ascendancy.
every time.
Ascendancy, but yeah, like, but then if I've got to pick now out of the newer stuff, like now I would say Bullet has that little bit over out the newer stuff.
Sure.
I'd say that they have like a little bit more of an edge. Um, but definitely the older side of that stuff. But like it would definitely be that. But then the metalcore bands that are coming out of the UK now are fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got the 500, right? And like they get more popular and everything. Like that band is fucking. I'm friends with them as well, which I'm quite lucky. Absolute phenomenal band, and it's like I can't think straight. My brain's going like 1,000 miles an hour right now. It hasn't slowed down.
Yeah,
This is the joys of my brain. I
right. Yeah,
think of
let's talk
one
about
thing,
some
but then I'm
UK metal
thinking
bands
about
for sure.
yeah, no, it's like you got the 500, right? And it's like what they're doing that in the like modern metalcore is fucking
It's
insane.
amazing.
Not like um I'm trying to think of like the US, what's coming out of the US metalcore wise now, because I'm not really up to date with.
I don't give a fuck about the US. I want to hear what's coming out of the UK. What's up and coming in the UK that we haven't heard over here yet?
Right, so
Potentially.
you've got the so you got the 500 that I can
Mhm.
never not sing their praises. You've got Red Method.
And they played
They
Co-Fest.
Phenomenal.
they played
Absolutely
Copa.
phenomenal.
They're great. I only got to know them because what we were talking about earlier also about my uncle.
Right.
Their original keyboard player was my uncle's keyboard player in the
Oh,
default.
nice.
So that was his band uh after the default split. He went in on Red Method. We became friends with Red Method as well. Like my bassist Garfield was friends with them.
Mhm.
Um what else is up? Obviously you already know about Secrium anyway.
Oh, I love those guys.
Yeah, they're like the most nicest people got. Sunny is like they're all lovely, like they're all lovely, but like Sunny has been like so supportive with my journey
Mhm.
of like sobering up, and he's watched me from my old band and you know the way that I was pretty much abusing alcohol, and then moving on to like you know where I've come to now, like, and he's been so fucking supportive, like
Oh, I love Sonny. That man
it's
is a
unreal.
saint.
He
Him
is
Yeah,
the
and Charlotte
sweetest person
both.
ever.
yeah. I was about to say Charlotte as well, like, and she's also a phenomenal female,
She is.
Vocalist.
like vocalist, like her gutturals are fucking insane as well.
Just so
Like,
much talent.
yeah, and it's like, oh, what other bands to watch out for, like, or try to get to know
I mean,
in the
Harriet have started
UK.
making it fairly good out of the
Oh
country.
yeah. Here, yeah, they just went on tour,
What
with
did with
Trivium.
Trivia?
Yeah,
Who'd you say?
Harriet.
Harriet.
Harriet?
Yeah, they yeah. I only got onto them because the drummer was following me, or I might have seen. Either way, we follow the drummer. We follow each other, and
Nice.
I think it's either because I saw something that he was drumming, so I decided to follow, and he followed back, or something, or he followed. I can't remember what way it worked, but yeah, like, and then seeing that band going from strength to strength was like insane as well. Like they played a festival over here that I worked at, called Stand and Calling, and they were like the heaviest bands that ever played that state. The like, which was fucking sick. I didn't know they were playing until afterwards as well. When I see the videos go off, I was like, "Fuck!" I was literally there. But I didn't get to see them because I was working. I think what other bands like
Got Cage Fight.
Cage Fight is fucking sick.
Cage Fight was the. Oh, there's another band as well like Cage Fight.
But Cage Fight is also female fronted. Her vocals are fucking badass.
Nice.
Who's that? Who's the band I'm thinking of? Another female fronted band.
That narrows it down.
Yeah, no. It's gonna come to me in like 5 minutes. I'm just gonna shout it at the phone.
I mean, I know one band I love over there from you guys is Daughter, of course. They're amazing.
Oh, yeah. A black metal band.
Mm-hmm.
They call themselves True Trans Black
True
Metal.
Trans Black Metal.
Yep. And they're just the most loveliest of women that I have met.
Yeah.
Sweethearts.
They really are.
Complete
Yeah.
sweethearts.
Yeah, they should be. Well, Izzy's already just done her first show since her surgery.
How's she
That
doing?
was that. From what I can tell, like she's doing better now. The recovery is obviously really long.
Yeah.
Yeah, extremely long. Like I didn't realize how much because I spoke to her about it. Like
Yeah,
I didn't realize
it
how
takes
much.
a long time. A very long.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like reconstructing a major highway, you know.
Yeah, it's
And I
yeah.
gotta hand it to her. That takes some fucking balls to go through that. No pun intended.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah. I said to her the last time I saw her, I was like, you know, if like, you know, she's, you know, 'cause people have their down days about it and stuff like that. I explained why I didn't message her throughout the whole you know, because she's gonna get a ton of messages
Oh yeah.
and everything. I was like, yeah, like I said the one-off message, and she was grateful for that. And then when I spoke to her in person, I explained, I was like, look, you'd probably get a bunch of fucking messages like constantly anyway. Which is like, no, I really like. Thank you for that. Like I said, yeah, like you know where I am whenever you need me, and blah 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I think I got to check up on her again actually because I haven't really checked up on her to see how she's getting on. But she found it hard in the beginning, which
I bet.
obviously it's understandable. You know, it's not just a physical change; it's a psychological change too.
Yeah, you're basically have to relearn how to live half of your life, you know.
Yeah. So the strength that woman has is unfucking real.
It's amazing. It really is. And
you know, she's
there's no way I could go through that. There's no way I could go through that. Like the strength you need to do that is immense, you know.
And she's a very, very strong advocate as well, like for the trans community. Like she's actively she's done protests, she's done, you know, everything that she can and to make things aware for people, you know, and it does open your eyes to like I'd like to think that people are allies anyway, but like, you know, we don't live in that.
You can see how many people are still set in the past with it.
Yes.
But like when you get to know her and stuff, and then you're like, you kind of realize a little bit more. Like obviously I didn't know over in the UK that like trans people are struggling in ways that like, you know, they've just had their rights taken and everything like that. I didn't actually realize and how dangerous it is for them.
Like,
it's fucked. It's proper fucked over here.
Yeah,
But
it's
you
not much
hear
better
it
over
over in
here.
America. That's what I'm saying. You hear it over in America and stuff like that. You don't really hear about over here. But then to have someone that
No,
you personally know open your eyes, go, look, this stuff is happening here. It is dangerous for us and everything. You don't, you start taking for granted your friends really,
Mm.
like and stuff. And it's like with the whole trans thing, I've never fully understood it. Like I don't think I will ever understand because I'm not going through it myself.
Exactly.
But I
respect
still
costs
accept.
nothing.
Oh man, no, it doesn't at all. Like it's not for me to understand. You know what I mean?
No.
Like,
Yep.
but I would totally respect and everything, like and support. So my whole thing is, if you're not harming no one else, like,
When you're not doing
what the
anything
fuck has it
wrong.
got to do? What the fuck has it got to do with anyone else? You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Mm.
And I feel like too many people have opinions on other people's selves, like,
Life.
and a lot of the thing is people don't like to educate themselves. They just like that. Oh, I don't like this. This doesn't, this ain't right, so I'm not going to accept it. And it's like, well, it's not for you really. Why are you voicing an opinion? Because it's not for you to
Yeah.
understand.
Right.
If that's how that person feels, then who the fuck are you to fucking tell them? Like, you don't want to be
Mm.
judged yourself, but you're judging another person. You don't want someone to voice their opinion on what they disagree about you. So why the fuck should you do that?
Hmm.
And that's what I feel like a lot of this stuff is about. Like realistically, I've been thinking about this a lot. That's why. But realistically, someone being trans, how is that affecting you and your life? If you think
Right.
about it,
And it's not.
it's
It
really
aff-
not
it,
like
it affects them and it doesn't affect me,
no. So and then this is why I don't understand how is I'm a little bit being a little bit of a hypocrite here because I am voicing my opinion, but I don't understand why people feel the right that they should voice their opinion on it.
Hmm.
No, that's a fair
You know what I
take.
mean? Like, and then if more people think like realistically, how is this going to affect me? Like, Izzy's trans, Charlotte's trans. None of that has affected me personally. So why ain't I going to accept them?
Right.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
They're the
But
same
the more
person you've
important
always
question,
known. They just
yeah,
look different.
that's it. Well, they
Mm.
don't look any because I met them during to like Charlotte's
Sure.
transition
Yeah.
like
Right.
anyway, and then Izzy transitioning like they're no different. How I see people is like how they are as people. Like if they were a cunt,
It'd
like
be
I wouldn't like
different.
them because
But
they're a
you would
cunt.
judge him
No,
off
no,
that. You
no, no,
judge him
no,
for
no,
being a
no.
cunt.
Yeah, like I don't see race, I don't see religion, I don't see sexuality, and I don't see gender. If you're a cunt, you're a cunt. I don't give a fuck what you are over that. That I don't even look at that. You're just a cunt. If you're a nice person, then that's all it's gonna be. That's it. That
Mm.
hat exactly. But that's how the world should be. You should accept everyone like as long as they're not. Apart from pedophiles, you should never accept pedophiles.
No, never.
No.
Don't even
No,
consider it.
yeah, they should all die. But other than that, I think the world is too fucking judgmental for its own fucking good.
It really is. That's why I wear my
Hmm.
cunt hat
Yeah, that's it.
that
Like,
I bought in Camden.
sorry, I have this
Oh,
rant. I
nice.
swear to God, I have this fucking rant all the time as soon as it comes to this.
I think this is like the seventh, eighth time I've heard you have this conversation.
I mean, it's an important
I don't know.
conversation.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm having it with Uber drivers, man. Like
Oh man, I'm
Uber
feel
drivers.
so bad for those Uber drivers.
It's like they will talk. They'll start talking everything like that. I love it. And then they'll start talking about like, where I'm from, and then I say, and ask them and blah blah. And then it talks about religion, and then like I'm like, you learn a lot from people, and I feel like knowledge is power,
Sure.
Hmm.
you know.
That's how
And
we
then
expand our worldview by talking to people.
oh fuck it, it's like there's a lot of stuff that I didn't know, with all different kind of religions, like. But if I went on what like the media says, or how other people are, like, hating on, like, a lot of people are hating on Muslims at the moment, but then I found out that, like, that's true Muslims
99%
actually
of the
really
Muslims
fucking.
don't agree with what the people are arguing with anyway.
Mm, and it's fucking peaceful as fuck. And also, if
Mm.
you
Mm-hmm.
research it, actually, like, stuff like fasting and stuff like that, like they do, it's fucking so healthy for you.
It's really good for you.
Yeah.
Like, it's, yeah, like, there's a lot of stuff. And then there was one of them that was telling me that in the Quran, it was telling, like, they've got scientific stuff and everything like that and in there. And I don't know because I haven't read it, but like, and they were saying, but they believe like pretty much the same stuff as the Christians do, but like they have one God and blah blah. You know what I mean? And they have a Jesus, but then they also have Muhammad and stuff, but they just believe it in a different way.
Yep.
Man, it makes you think. It also makes you think like we're all pretty much saying the same thing, but
Just in a different way.
it's just interpreted different, and it is said in a different way. And I feel like that's pretty much how humanity is. Like a lot of us believe the same thing. We're just arguing about misinterpretation.
Literally, all
I
that
agree.
different countries are just lines drawn in the fucking sand with a big fucking stick.
Pretty
That's
much,
the
yeah.
only difference.
Yep. Can you imagine how crazy it is for aliens watching this world? Like, look at these people down there. They drew lines in the sand, and that they call that their area. You know, like this area is named this, and that's named that, and
I
like what are
mean,
these?
I totally understand why aliens would not want to fucking visit.
Oh,
I wouldn't want to be here.
I've heard the joke a million times where it's like, the Earth is probably like the west side of the universe, where whenever the aliens come rolling through town, they very uh gently reach over and like lock their door and then just keep on going. Like, don't stop at the red lights, just keep going.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like there's so much stuff that can't be explained, like like how the pyramids and everything,
The pyramids
like
were
they
ancient when
can't
the
work.
Egyptians came around.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
aliens.
they don't they
Yeah.
don't know how that was. Isn't there a theory that like the world is kind of reset itself, so
Yeah, the
we
Earth
could
is
have had
billions of
that
years old.
technology?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, intelligent civilization could have rose and fallen a few times, and we would have absolutely no idea because time washes everything away.
All the stuff that was lost in the Library of Alexandria. We have no idea what was in there. There could be stuff that we've got now that existed millions of years, or how many years ago, but we just don't know are there.
Right. I mean, I actually heard something with the Library of Alexandria recently, kind of, and what it is like, it's not that that information was all lost. It's just they were too lazy to copy it down, copy most of it down. That's what it was and why so much information was lost in that fire. It's because they were just too lazy to
It's
copy it down. Which is like, it's like, damn, it must have been Americans running that place. But, holy shit, we're coming up
Sorry,
on 3 hours here, so we should probably wind this down. Let's
possibly.
let's wind it down with like what's Symbio got coming up next. I know you guys are in the studio working on the EP. When's that coming out? We're gonna get some new tunes soon. What's shows looking like coming up? You know, what all we got going?
Well, ah, just
all
trying to
right. He's
finish
eating,
my.
eating crust. Um, show wise, we're headlining one of the co-headlining a festival up in Stoke Prior called Beermageddon, where we got voted back to co-headline with another band who played there last year called Kenze. So we're both co-headlining the Friday night for that,
Oh
which
yeah.
is incredible. Being asked to come back with friends of ours to co-headline it is mental.
That
Oh
fucking
crap!
festival was sick as well. Um, yeah.
Other
So
than I
for
said, I hardly saw you the weekend. You were just vibing.
yeah, so we got, obviously we're currently doing the EP at the moment, which the two songs that we've got out are getting basically redone.
Nice.
We got that, so that's why Dan is in a hotel room, because he's gone to go and record his guitars. Again, that should be released kind of ASAP. So I reckon we'll probably be done recording beginning of February. So I reckon probably the end of February, maybe March, probably about March time. We've got, and that should be out then. We've got a gig in Ipswich on the 21st of February. That's, what band's that? The Proudest?
Yeah, that sounds
Somewhere along the
right.
road. They're a death metal band. And Bloody Pineapples.
Sounds
I
painful.
don't know who else is on the bill. Yep. And then after that, we'll be staying in Ipswich, and then we will have. Oh, we're going there and doing a live set for Total Rock,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Literally the day after that show.
yeah, so we're gonna do a live thing on the radio the next day,
Hell yeah.
which is cool. And then the 28th, we are headlining. We guest headlining for Metal to the Masses Kent, which hasn't been announced yet.
When's it getting
That's
announced?
yeah. Some yes.
Realistically, this is probably I'm probably gonna put this out on the 28th or so, so a couple weeks.
Oh right. In which
Hopefully.
case it'll be 28th of February. Then if it's announced, if it's not, everyone forget that.
Well, January
It's gonna
28th
be
is
there.
when I'll be putting this one out. So
Yeah, so they should have, yeah, 'cause some of the heats would have been done by then.
Yeah.
Fuck, what else we got? There's like
We've
7
got
gigs, man.
we've got Canal Fest on the 3rd of
Yeah, we've got
May.
Canal Fest. That's with the 500. We're playing the same day as the
Yeah.
500.
okay.
We got your birthday.
Fiber Eggfest.
Yeah, Eggfest on the second. And we've got
We've got
Yeah.
Canal Fest. No, we've taken Canal Fest Tuckstock,
yeah,
which is the 29th of August.
I can't remember.
At the
It's the
end of
day
August.
after, or whatever. The day after we're doing.
Bimmageddon. So, yeah, literally straight to the other place, play there, come back to Bimmageddon.
Yeah. We got my birthday show on the 11th of July.
Nice.
Which
There's one scarf sorting out in September in Banham.
yeah, that's a day festival.
Mm-hmm.
So you got some good sized shows coming up.
Yeah.
Easy.
I think the label's gonna want us to. I think they want us to do a tour this year.
Nice.
These are just the stuff in at the moment, so obviously more stuff's gonna come through.
Tell them they need to foot the bill for an international photographer. And then bring me over.
Yeah.
That'll be part of our rider. We want Bill with us.
Your fee is going to increase by so much.
Nothing else. No food or anything. We just want Bill.
I tell you, I would be flattered.
We're also writing new music.
Nice. So you got the EP coming out, and then you're writing additional new music. So when are we looking for an album potentially? Next year, probably?
Yeah, Probably, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
probably get that. I mean, people will hear it beforehand without realizing they're hearing it.
Oh,
Because
sure.
technically they're
Yeah.
already hearing it.
Sure.
Like Blood and Sorrow, that's what's going on the next stuff.
Okay.
Mm.
So that was the second to last song that we played at CoFest. So that's yeah, and then we just played another one. We will bring out a full set video. We're doing them individual as well, like individual songs. We'll be doing that as well. So you'll hear Blood and Sorrow on its own, which is on its own on YouTube when we played it at
Yeah.
when
That
we
was
played it at
the Metal to the Masses final.
yeah. We'll be bringing out songs, so there will be another song that you'll hear on there. That'll be related to the new stuff. Our first hour set will be the 11th of July, my birthday one.
Your birthday gig.
It'll
That's our first step. Will be our first ever London headline.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great birthday gift.
Well, first ever official one. Yeah, our first ever official one. So that'll be our first hour long, so we can prepare for the next for Bimageddon. Pardon me. So that you will hear stuff what we'll be putting on the next EP or album, depending on how long
Okay.
it is.
Very
So that'll
cool.
be pretty decent. That'll be pretty good. That's it so far. Oh, we're dropping one merch line. So the Serpent Goat, you know, the gold one that we've got.
Yep.
That once that's gone, there's gonna be no more.
It's gone.
I'm glad I got mine then.
Yeah. And then we're glad to. And then we're gonna sort out a different merch line.
Mm-hmm.
So we still have the black and green ones. Because they're selling quite decent.
Yeah.
So we're gonna bring out new merch.
Nice. So a very busy year coming up in the Symbiote camp for sure.
Well, yeah, that's just at the moment. It's just again, I'm trying to remember for both bands, so it's
And this is just a week into the year.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, you know, more will be added throughout the year. But yeah, it's great that you guys got so much coming up, and I'm glad that you guys, you know, agreed to sit here with me for damn near 3 hours today. So
I've just been chatting to my mate.
It's a
It's been
pleasure.
great.
Yeah.